You have been injured in an accident and you want justice. But how do you prove that you deserve compensation for your pain and suffering? The answer evidence. But what kind of evidence is needed in a personal injury case? And how does it affect your chance of winning? Stay tuned because today we are diving deep into the role of evidence in personal injury case in New York. Let's break down everything you need to know about. When you are pursuing a personal injury case, evidence is everything. Without solid evidence, it can be incredibly difficult to prove that someone else's negligence caused your injuries. So, what exactly counts as evidence? Let's take a closer look at the different types. In a personal injury case, there are several types of evidence that you can use to support your claim. These are include first is photographs and videos. These help documents the scene of the accident, your injuries and property damage. If you can safely take photos or video immediately after the accident, they can serve as irrefutable proof of the incident and its severity. Second is medical records. Your medical history and treatment are critical in proving the extent of your injuries. Hospital record, doctor notes, treatment plans, and prescription details all help to establish the link between the accident and your injuries. And third is witness statements. If there were any key witness to the accident, their statement can provide critical perspective. They can testify about what they saw, heard, and even how they prescribe the accident and your injuries. And fourth is police report. In accidents involving vehicles, a police report is often one of the first piece of evidence. It provides an official record of the incident and can establish fault if the officer was able to determine it at the scene. And fifth is expert testimony. For certain types of injuries, expert witnesses can be essential. Medical professionals or accident reconstruction experts can testify about how the accident occurred, the severity of your injuries, and the long term effects. And last is physical evidence. This can include damaged property, vehicle parts, or object involved in the accident. Physical evidence can often speak for itself in terms of the severity of the impact or the condition leading to the injuries. Each of these type of evidence play a unique role in proving your case and can make all the difference in the outcomes of our lawsuit. When it's come to gathering evidence, time is of the essence. The longer you wait, the harder it can become to gather crucial details, especially when it's come to witness testimonies or physical evidence. In New York, you generally have a limited amount of time, known as the statute of limitation, to file a lawsuit, so acting quickly key to preserving important evidence. Now, let's discuss the role evidence play once you are in court. The process of evidence is to support your version of the evidence and prove that the other party negligence was responsible for your injuries. Without evidence, your word alone is not enough to win a case. The judge and jury will look for physical, documentary, and testimonial evidence to decide whether the defendant is liable for the damage you have suffered. In many cases, the defense will try to challenge the evidence you present. They might argue that the evidence is insufficient, irrelevant, or even fabricated. This is why it is important to ensure that your evidence is as solid as possible and is presented in a way that makes it undeniable. In today's digital age, social media and online evidence are increasingly being used in personal injury cases. Well, these platforms can provide evidence to support your case. They can also be used against you. Be cautioned about what you post online after an injury. Anything you share could be used by the defense to undermine your claim, so it is always best to consult your lawyer before posting anything related to your case. In more complex personal injury cases, expert testimony becomes essential. This can include medical professional explaining the extent of your injuries, the treatment required, and the long-term impact on your life. Accident reconstructionist can also explain how the accident occurred and what the likely causes were. Expert testimony lead authority to your case and help the judge or jury understand complex issue. Once you have gathered all your evidence, the next step is organizing it. Your lawyer will help you present this evidence in a clear and compiling way. It's important that the evidence is easily accessible, well documented, and presented logically so that it support your claims effectively in court. In summary, evidence is the backbone of any personal injury case. From photographs to expert testimony, every piece of evidence play a crucial role in proving that the defendant is liable for your injuries. The more evidence you have, the stronger your case will be. Make sure to act quickly. Collect all the evidence you can and work with an experienced personal injury lawyer to ensure that your rights are protected. Remember, solid evidence increase your chance of getting the compensation you deserve. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave any question you have in the comment below. We will see you next time, and remember, the right evidence can make all the difference in your case.